What is up, everyone? We're back for part 3 of Doki Doki Literature Club. Of course, we're back again, so we're gonna go back where we were at. Alright. Okay, everybody. After some time passes, Monica calls... Oh, After some time passes, Monica calls out to the club room. Why don't they share poems now? Before I know it, everything's back to normal. Everyone goes to retrieve their poems, and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica, and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Ooh, should I show my poem? Let's talk to Sayori. I want to see what's up, bro. This is your best one so far. It's really, really nice, Milkman. Thanks. Sayori, you've been a little quiet today. Is everything alright? Of course. Everything's fine. Maybe I'm just a little tired today. Do you want a nap or something? Oh, that's silly. Don't worry about me, okay? I only want to see smiles on your face. It's alright. Hey, Milkman. I'm still a little surprised. I really thought you would try writing your poems like the way Yuri does. Or even Natsuki. But in the end... Yeah? I guess you're the one who likes this one the most. Why? You don't want to get closer with everyone else? Wait. Of course I do. But that doesn't mean I need to try so hard to impress them. I still understand you the most, Sayori. I know you have sometimes put up with me, and I have to do sometimes to put up with you. But we have a wavelength or something, and this is how the poem came out. Sometimes it feels like you're the only one exciting thing in my life, so sometimes it's easier to write when I'm thinking about you. Sayori? No, Milkman. I don't deserve this. You're too nice to me. Why are you doing this? Sayori has trouble keeping her voice steady all of a sudden. If you had fun with everyone else instead, this would be so much easier. Sayori? I glance around the room to make sure nobody has noticed this. Sayori, I've probably never said this before, but I don't understand what you're feeling right now. Tell me what will cheer you up. Sayori shakes her head. She sniffles and keeps shaking her head. Finally, she gathers herself and puts on a smile. It's nothing, Milkman. It's just a little rain cloud. I'm sorry you had to see that. I promise it won't happen again. Just smiles from everyone, okay? That's all that matters. Go play with everyone else. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori? Tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, okay? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. What happened? Sayori! God dang it. I have a bad feeling about this. Let's just get Natsuki out of the way. That voice is gonna hurt. This one's alright. Alright? Well, yeah. About as good as yesterday's anyway. I see what you're going for, but it's not really my style. I mean, it's fine. I'm mostly glad that you're trying a little bit. Of course, I'm at least trying. Why are you so emotionally invested in my poems anyway? Is that more of a compliment to me? No! Gross, bro. It's not like I care or anything. Baka. It's just that one of us in the club has to make sure you're not slacking off. Really? Well, what if you ended up just scaring me away? That's, it's not like you would actually do that. Yeah, you're right. It's kind of fun to hang out here, even if I have to put up with you. Good. Natsuki's elbow connects with my stomach. Oh? Maybe you won't mind scaring you away after all. I was just joking. Oh, I know. Don't worry, I was too, bro. How the hell do you call it a joke? That seriously hurt. Well, maybe it was funny to her. I guess that's kind of the point. I should really just watch my mouth around Natsuki. Anyways, Natsuki holds her poem out to me like nothing ever happened. Okay. I'll be your beach. Your mind is so full of troubles and fears that diminish your wonder over the years. But today I have a special place. A beach for us to go. A shore reaching beyond your sight. A sea that sparkles with brilliant light. The wall in your mind will melt away before the sun and glow. I'll be the beach that washes your worries away. I'll be the beach that you daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way you thought I had left you long ago. Let's bury your heavy thoughts in a pile of sand, bathe in sunbeams, and hold my hand. Wash your insecurities in the salty sea, and let me see you shine. Let's leave your memories in a footprint trail, set you free in a windy sail, and remember the reasons you're wonderful when you press your lips to mine. I'll be the beach that washes your memories away. I'll be the beach that daydream about each day. I'll be the beach that makes your heart leap in a way that you thought I had left you long ago. But if you let me be by your side, your own beach, your own escape, you'll learn to love yourself again. Huh. That's different.
Yeah. I felt like writing something about negative things, so I wanted to write something with a nice message for once. Besides, the beach is awesome. Kinda hard to write anything negative about the beach.
So you decided to write about the beach first, then came up with the message later?
Yeah, well, it's only because of what happened yesterday. I mean, after Yuri and I realized we kind of wrote about the same thing. She wanted to pick a topic and have both of us write about it or whatever. Can you really see her doing that? Making us write about simpler topic than trying to impress me by coming up with something all fancy? Well, it's not like I care. I just did it anyways. I mean, I ended up being kind of a metaphorical too. But there's nothing wrong with doing that once in a while. At the very least, it's very good practice.
Oh my god. This game is gonna take... Like, if I keep doing... I'm not gonna have a voice in the morning. Jesus Christ. Alright. Let's do... Yuri. Oh! Shoot! Okay. I see. I think you're improving at writing in general, Milkman. But I can't help but feel a little foolish. What for? Just... I feel like I kept trying to offer advice when it should be been clear to me that you prefer a different writing style. I just sounded arrogant, but I'm so stupid. Yuri, that's a little... No. You don't understand. I spent so much time worrying about what's better and what's worse. Not just with you, with Natsuki and Sayori. It's obvious now that everybody has fun talking to me. It's because of that. I'll just keep my mouth shut about your poem. But Yuri buries her head into her arms on the desk. That's not the first time I've seen her do that. I don't think it's ever been as bad as you make it sound in your head. I think if people really didn't like talking to you, then it would be a lot more obvious. I know you like to read deeply into things, but some things are just worth taking as face value. I've gotten so used to it. It's so hard for me to comprehend any other possibility. Gotten used to what? Reading deeply into things? Being disliked. Yuri. What? What am I saying? I'm sorry. I never meant to bring this up. Yuri turns away from me. You should go. Please. Please don't look at me right now. I want to do some thinking. Are you sure? Yuri nods. Alright. I'll leave Yuri be. Comforting her or reassuring her is nearly impossible as is. So when she wants to be alone, I think anything I could say only makes things worse. I feel bad, but thankfully she doesn't make it about me. I'll wait until she's feeling a little bit better. Monica's next. Okay, Monica, what's up, babe? Hi, Milkman. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people? I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it will turn out great. It would make me very happy. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar each and every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. I hope she's alright. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her in the past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me. I thought how Saveri's been a little bit off today. Yeah? Did she tell you something? Well, Milkman, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Alright. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It'd be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Wait, Monica, what do you mean by that? Wait, what do you mean? Sayori has been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? Well, never mind. This is really isn't the time to talk about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you right now, alright? Alright. Monica, the lady who knows everything. An old tale tells of an old lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. Beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather. Lost adrift in the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day, I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Till one day the wind eases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumbs and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look in her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I'm thinking before I can even speak. She responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there's no purpose. We seek only impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with the breath, she blows me back to afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Huh. You guys have such depressing stuff. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are sort of things that give life meaning. Not too philosophical or anything. But it was kind of fond of mine, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. Seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Haha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Oh, yeah, that. Wait. Oh, wait a second. Monica, there's something up with you, woman. I have a bad feeling about Monica. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you are afraid it is not that good? It can be really disheartening to get lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy your writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and do things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will take you want to continue improve. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That is my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We are all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out...
Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now?
Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase.
Jeez, why is the mood so weird today, bro? Look, even Yuri's immune to it.
Stagnating the air is a common foreshadowing that something as terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe? Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always listens to lighten up the mood. It's a bit usual, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's bounties to roll off a little when she is not around.
Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee.
Natsuki, please show some decency, bro.
Oh, come on.
She actually wasn't feeling too well, so she went home early. Was that Saul? Hope she's alright.
Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey.
No! First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? The curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, you guys. I talked to her earlier and everything is fine. What did you say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the facial reservations. Please decide what everyone will be doing this weekend.
I already know what I'm doing.
That's right. Natsuki will make a cupcake. But we might need a lot of them in different flavor. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki?
Challenge accepted, bro.
And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the party pamphlet. Sayori will be helping me design them. And it's for Yuri. Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No! No! That is not at all! You're the most talented person I know! No, Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can tell. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder when she's not around. That may be the case. But if I can't also be the leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have a beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set up the atmosphere. Atmosphere? All about that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses, and she starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. It'll be wonderful to help you, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Milkman. The one who's truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go long to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would be really appreciate. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help.
Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I would give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. You shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways.
Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. The milkman may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations.
Hold on, I never said that, bro. How hard would it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Milkman to...
What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work.
And baking isn't? Just what do you think?
Guys, calm down. Let me settle for a moment. In the end, I think it is up for Milkman to decide that he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in...
You literally just said...
I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though.
Jeez. Can we just settle this already?
Yes. Milkman, you're okay with this, alright? In the end, it is up for you. Of course. Very well. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Oh, wait, why is Sayori there? But of course, I'm going to go with... I mean, if it's going to be anyone that I prefer helping, Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors and... But Monica said that
Sayori was helping her. Jeez. Do you really hate us that much?
No. Sorry, I didn't mean it to be difficult. What? Just in case of the club, okay? What? You got rid of you? What happened? What? Why is everyone ignoring her? Let's do Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people.
Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree.
Eh? Just a minute ago, you were saying that...
That's because... Never mind, okay?
Well, anyway, you'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. That's... Shut the Okay. I'm sorry. That's good. Even though Yuri's being melodramatic, it's a little hard to not feel bad.
So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about?
No, I think that is it. Are you guys excited?
Yes! Everything except for the performance is gonna be awesome! Whoa!
I don't think that's really counts. What about you, Milkman? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That is good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri?
She's still soaking.
Natsuki starts pouting too.
It's not that big of a deal or anything. But might not, she's just that.
I think that Yuri might just be feeling a little bit underappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and nobody offering to help, it doesn't
mean...
Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression.
Look!
Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders.
Yuri, you really are the most talented one here, bro. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too, but you're gonna make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way that people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit.
Natsuki releases her hands and turns around and face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you?
Not really, but...
Yuri isn't really the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki, of all people, to be saying such encouraging things. But I began to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori wouldn't say at that time like this. Would say. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. I'm sorry for being so dumb. I'm going to do my best. Yeah! And if all of us are going to make it really great and fat.
Yeah!
Yes! I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there is nothing more for today. So I guess it is time for head out.
Okay, but I'm staying here a little longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so...
Fair enough, there is nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri at the door as they chat between each other.
Where are you going?
Eh?
We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend, bro. We literally would have gotten home and realized that you didn't have any way of contacting me.
Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind.
Jeez, good thing I stopped you. I'm gonna give you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything.
Why would I do that? Okay, that's cool. Natsuki gives me her number.
Okay, I'm coming over Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients.
Wait, you're coming to my house?
Well, yeah. What's wrong with that?
I mean, it's just figured that since I'm the one helping, I would be going to your house.
Yeah, right. Like, I could have a guy over at my house. My dad would totally kill me.
Really? That's kind of strict, if you ask me.
Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad's home. Anyway, I just needed to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over.
Alright, bye, Mummy.
Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much, so you better be looking forward to it.
Oh? Didn't you say you were just going to give me the dirty work?
Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this.
Wait, really?
Well, kind of. Just because I've never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so...
Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday.
Never mind.
Everyone's so off. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would prefer to do it with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, but who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself that there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one of the exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned out into a conversation. She almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emojis and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit simply entering each other's houses like we're family. The house is quiet. The music stopped. I don't like this. What? Sayori isn't anywhere. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom, where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Milkman. I sit down on her bed. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always been. Shut up! I always also recognize the stuffed animals, that old decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be much of a mess. It's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparation, right? That's true. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. So it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Milkman. Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make the stupid mistake, and you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori! I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Milkman. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Milkman? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I have really bad depression my whole life. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm so late to school every day? Because most days I can't find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know what I'm worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy, without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me just to not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew I would have done anything, I could have supported you. Even if there's so much that I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little bit better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Milkman. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing more important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. Feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. Haha. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone to be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club feels like a spear going through my heart. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ahaha. You're right. That I don't understand. I don't understand your feeling at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Milkman. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that you could have helped is everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking once, I grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Milkman! Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But Please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Milkman! Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her sides. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No! Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. Milkman, Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you, call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to be changed. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad at you if you don't. I don't know. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Milkman. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival's tomorrow. Yeah, it's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend a day with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes away her tears. If I could spend a whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't really forgive myself. But it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if it would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki's about to come over, too. I think Sayori's right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spent only a few minutes back at home anxiously waiting at Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without the delay, the front door, I let her in. Oh, hey.
Sup?
Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform really totally threw me off. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison.
Jeez, don't make me feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school, bro. Anyways, I'm coming in.
I see you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki's carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies.
Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job.
You bought
everything I asked you to, right?
Yeah, I did.
Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part.
Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she's a little different outside of school after all? Anyways, let's go to the kitchen.
What, you're not even gonna offer to take this heavy bag for me? Where's your hospitality, milkman?
Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. This is ridiculously heavy.
I carried that all the way here. Are you impressed?
I see now. Yeah, I'm impressed, Natsuki. It seems like I always underestimate you. God, short and ripped, bro.
It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk.
Hey. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Hey. Your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much?
It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm the wrong size. It's fun when I get to be small, but also better than other people. But, jeez, never mind, bro. What are you making me say? Don't you think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school? Are we getting started or what? There's a lot of stuff I gotta teach you.
What?
What?
It's a little bit more like you. You're more fun when you just speak your mind like that.
Hey, now you're treating me like a kid. I was trying to be nicer to you, you know? And just because I don't have a mature, sexy figure like Yuri, doesn't mean you should treat me like...
Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki,
Forget it. I didn't say anything.
I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. I should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know there are tons of guys who are into her body types like yours. Into body types like yours.
How would you know that anyways?
Just trust me on this one.
Gross.
Hey. Was that to me?
Who else?
Man. Let's just get started already.
You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. I finally found your weakness, milkman.
Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now, finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid, and plastic bags are strewn about every countertop. The mixture isn't enough to make all better at once, so we've had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of the movement to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking.
Milkman, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going to get in the oven soon, so I need to fill the trays.
I think it's still in the bag next to the table. What are you using it for?
The color of the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite.
That's a cute idea. Oh, God, these voices, dude. I regret making her Muscle Man. Of all things, I had to do Muscle Man. I regret this so much. I'm not going to have a voice. Are we doing anything like that with the icing?
Do you want to?
You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so...
Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can you at least try to have fun?
I'm having fun. I'm not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her to separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. Ah, that does look pretty cool.
See? It's not like baking, it's just about following instructions, bro. The presentation is where you get the creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you're looking at it making everyone's eyes light it up.
Like the ones you made in the first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expressions. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that, too. Yeah, maybe I'll use the food coloring then.
Sound like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring.
Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with the whisk and a huge bowl of icing. Eh?
The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying?
Well, yeah. It'll take a bit longer.
Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. Here, look.
Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back.
You really need to beat the crap out of it, you know.
After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing already improved.
See?
As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks her finger in the icing and pops it into her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same.
Hey!
Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist.
I don't want your gross fingers in the icing, bro.
Your icing? Eh? Are you forgetting who did all this work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger towards the bowl.
Don't make me beat the crap out of you next.
I'd like to see you try. I push harder just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger, just as Natsuki tugs with her all might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn.
Gross! You got it in my face!
Whose fault is that? There's a bit of glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away.
Jeez. You know what? Take this.
Natsuki instead wipes off finger before shoving her finger towards my face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use it, other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. Oh! What is this? Oh, that is illegal. This is illegal. Like, YouTube, she's of age. She's of age. I promise.
Stop, bro.
Not until you apologize for calling me gross.
Fine, fine. I'm sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me. You really shouldn't tease girls like that.
Was that so? In that case, I probably shouldn't do this either. I take Natsuki's finger, put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. What are you doing? Dude, Milkman, what are you doing? She's a minor. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing.
What? Did you seriously just...
Natsuki's so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red.
Milkman, you really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls unless you really like them. You know that, right?
What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn this so quickly? Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I noticed her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts going off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet.
No wonder. You left a dirty tray in there, dummy. How can you make a mistake like that?
You should have checked before turning the oven on.
Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez.
Natsuki uses the oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops.
Anyways, I'm putting them in the oven now.
Yeah. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven, then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing like nothing ever happened.
Ah, that smells so good.
The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room.
Look at how cute they are.
She proudly shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing.
Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags.
Natsuki hands me some plastic bags.
I have these nozzles that will help it look nice and fluffy. This one even makes flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though.
What's this one for? I pick up one of the nozzles that is much thinner tipped than the others.
That one's really thin. You can use it to make stripes for other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on the cupcake. Like happy birthday or whatever.
Ah, I see. Gives me an idea, actually. Well, it's a literature club event, right? We can make it more literature themed by writing different words on each of the cupcakes. It'd be fun to see people choose their cupcakes based on words they like.
I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid, but that's actually a really cute idea, so...
Maybe I'm getting it from you.
What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute, bro. Who's cute? I ain't cute!
Come on. We're at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute.
Well,
Natsuki's voice trails off.
same with you.
Eh? Did you say something?
No, nothing. Let's just do the icing, bro.
Natsuki picks up the paste and fastens the nozzle onto each of the bags.
There's a lot to do, so we shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it.
Without giving me a chance to think about before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all inside by this side to admire our work.
Look how pretty they are together.
Yeah, they are, aren't they?
I wish I could have one now.
Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that.
Well, yeah, but my dad's mixing dinner tonight, so I really don't need to save my... I need to save my appetite.
Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. And she still eat dinner.
Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much as I can. Well, anyways, I was hoping we could have time for manga, but I need to go home for dinner.
Ready? That's a shame.
It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have brought that thought to me. It's not like you'll have any... It's not like that you'll have any ways of change.
Fuck. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me.
You can bring the cupcakes tomorrow, right? If you'd say or each carry something, probably do it in one trip.
Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry. I won't let her eat anything. Ha I
wish you would listen to me the way she listens to you.
Yeah. I again think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at the point, it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all.
Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today.
You too. I'll walk you out, okay, I guess? Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. It feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted?
Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance. It doesn't have to be that way at all. I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be like you wanted. But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think if it's possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere.
Do you really mean that?
Natsuki looks at me tensely like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you.
Milkman, hey! I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry, I had to leave early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so.
Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me. Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me. I feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if I'm holding on to me. Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes fill my vision along with her slightly parted lips. What is happening? My head starts to go dizzy and I feel as I feel her soft breath against me.
I have felt it for a while now.
Natsuki suddenly jumps back.
Sayori?
Eh? Oh! Oh! No! Oh no! This is not... I don't want to do this. God! Hi, Milkman. Sayori. Just now, we weren't... It's okay, Milkman. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. I'm already on the way out, so...
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyways, later.
Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today. Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me, so I had to come here and see it for myself. See what? See what? What are you talking about? You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki, and how close you got to her. Makes me really happy that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me. Tears start to fall down Sayori's face. That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way, Milkman? I'm supposed to be happy for you. Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much. Everything hurts so much. This would be so much better if I could just disappear. Sayori, don't say that. It's true, Milkman. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish. Monica was right. I should just... Monica? Monica's right about what? What is Monica... What did she say to you? Sayori, please, talk. Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. It's something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it makes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. But... Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder and reassure her. I'm scared, Milkman. I'm really scared. What are you scared about, Sayori? I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me. Sayori, it's true, isn't it? I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Milkman, I like you so much, I want to die. That's how I feel. And, that's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own. Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordless Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now, and that's what I'm going to give you. Sayori, I love you. You always... Ah! God! Okay, hold up. I gotta think about this. Because, like, if we say it, we love her, then she said she wants to die. That's not good. Or, you'll always be my dearest friend. Then she'll kill herself. What is happening? This sucks, dude. If we want to make this game more of what it's about... I love you. Eh. Those are my true feelings. So there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize that you were truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens. As long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side, then I know we'll both be happy. Milkman. Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me. Milkman, is this really okay? Yeah. I held Sayori in my arms and pulled her closer. You'll never have to let go of me again. I love you. I love you, Milkman. I want to be with you forever. Me too. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. What is this? Sayori? I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought that this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rainy clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Milkman. It's okay, Sayori. It might take much time for things to get better again, but no matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. That's all that matters right now. Okay. I trust you. Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh? What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me. I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best. Hey, Milkman? Sayori gazes at me once again and smiles sadly. Even if I get really sad, this is the best thing for me, right? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori? I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me. But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me. Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back at the way they are. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting to change anything? I don't know. But I know that I'll give everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. We just had a sexual moment with Natsuki in the freaking house trying to bake cupcakes and such. I'll be alright. It's the day of the festival. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori, but Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but I decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking each 2 trays. Natsuki's already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the events will be great too. The Milkman. You're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny. I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. That must be the one she prepared that'll have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you don't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that one of these days important she'd tried a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing that's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Ha ha! You should take a little responsibility for her, Milkman. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that. Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up to anyone. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Do not worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica's being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt chill down my spine after hearing that. Monica? You're a creep. What are you, part of the FBI or something? Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yes, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is nearly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from ones they performed during the practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Get out of my head, 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 get out, get out of my head. Get out of my head before I do what I know is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I know how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What? Why are things silent? What happened to Sayori? What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Milkman? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm gonna go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leave the classroom. Don't strain yourself, Monica calls out before me. I quicken my pace. What is happening? What is happening? What was I thinking? I should have tried a little harder before Sayori. It's not a big deal, at least wait for her, or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? What's happening? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? You there? What's happening? What is happening? Wake up, dummy! It's time to wake up! There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Oh! No! Sayori! What is happening? What is happening? No! I just told her I love her! She just killed herself! An exception has occurred. File. Game traceback. Details. What is happening? Why did she kill herself? What the hell? What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her? Make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked with her to school, and remained friends with her like always had been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I do can bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers, but I still couldn't do what she needed for me. And now, I can never take it back. God, dude. What happened? This game. Never. 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 End.
What is that? What is that?
Who are you? Who are you? Oh my god. I think I'm going to end it here, guys, before things get carried on too far. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe for more content like this. I don't... I didn't expect that to happen this episode. I'll see you guys in the next video. Make sure to drink your milk and scrub behind your ears. You know, big and strong. The ladies need you. And the lady, she needed me. Oh, that's all of them combined. What the what is happening? Oh my god. Okay. I'll see you guys in the next video. Anyways, bye-bye!